Welcome back, Wanderers. Today I have a special video for you today. This is going to be a quick review of our refrigerator. Yes, I absolutely love our refrigerator, and this is the one that goes inside our vehicle, keeps everything nice and cold. So I'm going to do a quick review of it, let you know, well, I've kind of already let you know how I feel, so yeah, so we love it. And I want to go over a couple of different things. There are many different makes and models out there. There are many different sizes. We went with the 53 quart. This is I'm not going to say a no-name brand, but it's a cheaper generic brand, which I believe the company uses a couple of different names. I've seen Stakol, I've seen Costaway. There's a couple of different ones out there that you can get on Amazon, and I believe they're all made at the same plant. So we ordered this. It's been about 6 months now that we've been using it pretty regularly, and we did order it off of Amazon. We ordered it off of Amazon under Costaway, and it actually came, as you can tell here, it actually says Stakol. So like I said, it is a generic brand, I think, where you could get either or. They're all made by the same manufacturer, and I'm going to assume that they all work the same. I apologize for the buzzing in the background. One of our neighbors is weed whacking their lawn. I don't know if you can hear it, but if it bothers you, I apologize. So let's just show you what we like about this so far. All right, so as you can tell, display on the front is very easy to read. Please ignore all our stickers. We're not promoting any of these brands. They're just all brands that we use and we like. And
it's flickering on the video screen on my... Oh,
that's because it's LED.
Yeah, but it's not actually...
It's not actually flickering. So, as you can tell, you have up and down that adjust your temperature as needed. We usually keep it around 36, 37, so we're not freezing stuff, but we're keeping it pretty cold. Power button, very easy. And I'm assuming this is settings?
Yeah.
Yeah, Eco Max. And as you can tell right now, it's running at 12.9 volts. Now, the outer cover is actually an insulator cover, which gives us the ability to keep our cooler while it's in a hot vehicle. Now, also, we have our windows tinted to try to keep some of the sun out, to keep the car cooler over general, but we knew that it would still take a lot of heat, so we wanted to do a little bit extra and keep her insulated. Now, quick release, one latch, you can lift it with one hand, not a big deal. It's very lightweight. It does have a little catch here, so it won't open too far. All right, so in the back here, you have a refrigerated section for butters, fruits, sodas, waters, anything you're going to carry with you. And in the front is where you're going to carry your meats and anything you want to keep cold. It has a nice handy basket, so you're not reaching in. Right now we keep this stationary in the back of Lucy, so this makes it nice and easy, so I do not have to take the whole thing out. Eventually we will have a fridge slide on top of drawers, which it'll slide out and we won't need to use this as much. But it also makes it easy, so you can load this up in the house, bring it in, drop it in, and you're good to move on. Now again, like I said, one little handle here, and it securely latches. You do have beverage holders if you do take it out of the vehicle. Put a couple of cans there, or whatever beverage you may be drinking. Usually if I'm bringing a beverage along, it's going to be a nice big cup, so it may not work here. Again, keeps it nice and insulated. So on the side here, you can see that this brand, while we did order the Costaway, it is a Stakol, and it's very energy efficient. Estimated yearly electricity is 190 kilowatts. We're not running this year round. We run this off of our Jackery. It's very low consumption as far as power goes. Our Jackery 1000 will run this for a week non-stop, keeping it at 35, 36 degrees, and it's very easy to maintain that. Now, what comes with this package? This does not. So the insulator was actually an additional package that we added, but what it does come with is a nice household plug with a little inverter. As you can tell, right on the back, it's only one way it can go in. You have a nice slot on one side, and it's a little two-prong. Plugs it in, keeps it nice and cool inside the house. Now, if you're prepping for a trip and you can put it on or in the vehicle afterwards, bring it in the house, plug it in, keep it cool, you know, off of a battery. Now, another thing I want to go over is this makes it absolutely incredible to keep an eye on everything as you're driving. So it talks to the fridge via Bluetooth. It has an app, and this allows us to adjust temperature, keep temperature. Slide here, adjust your temperature if you want to make it colder, if you want to make it warmer. This tells you your current temperature is at 40 degrees. This is where we have it set. Also tells you what it's pulling off of. So it's right now it's pulling 12.4 volts, and it is off of 100% battery. So it's seeing it as a constant charge coming in. Now you can change it between Celsius and Fahrenheit, and you can change it Eco to Max. Eco just keeps it in lower power consumption mode. You also have a lock button which locks all your settings, so if something slides against it, the fridge in the back of the car, it's actually going to maintain the settings. You can also change your power consumption from low to medium to high. That gives you the ability to control the draw. I mean, we keep it in eco mode for most of the time, and it maintains where it exactly needs to be. You can turn it on and off all from your app. In addition to our household plug, it also comes with a 12 volt. So you can plug it into a cigarette lighter, you can plug it into whatever 12 volt supply. I know I'm dating myself by saying cigarette lighter. A 12 volt supply in a car, because most cars don't have cigarette lighters anymore. But as you can see, it's plugged right into our Jackery over here to keep it running. The one thing I don't like about it, is I'll actually show you, is right on the end, this doesn't make it fit too well. It almost feels like it's not in all the way. And we've had it knock out a couple of times, but nothing crazy. Now, we do use this primarily 12 volt off of the Jackery because we keep it, try to keep it in the vehicle. That's about it. I mean, this is our 6-month review. Love it so far. We haven't had one issue with it. We took a good trip out to Colorado, Moab, Arizona, so it was warm, and this did a fantastic job keeping everything nice and cool. And it was, while it's a generic brand, it's probably a third the cost, which is why we chose it over some of the bigger name brands like Dometic. This was just our choice to go with this route. When we did the math, we figured we would have to buy 4 of these to come up to the cost of one of the bigger name brands. And I'm not trying to bash those brands, I'm sure they're fantastic. We're just overlanding on a budget, and we wanted to make sure that we stay within our budget. So if this breaks 3 times, I'm still under the cost of one of the big name brands. So, you know, take that into account when you're considering what you're going to buy, the fridge you're going to use when you're going to purchase this type of stuff. I hope this helped you. Again, this is why we do reviews, and just to let you know, we were not paid for this review. We did buy this. You'll find it in our link below. We did buy it from Amazon, so make sure you check out our Amazon page and purchase yourself a fridge or all your supporting products for your fridge. So this has been Wander With Us. Again, my name is Brian. Sam's behind the camera tonight, and I hope this has helped you. Make sure you subscribe, click the bell, Give us a thumbs up, thumbs down, leave a comment. We want to know how you found this, if this was good enough for you. If you're using a similar brand, if you went with the more expensive brand, we'd still love to know how you like it. Keep wandering, keep following, and let the adventure begin.